it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see. My big brother, he was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions.
And no, it's not in slow
After
motion. The
our
characters
mother
really do
died,
speak that slow.
he was my only family.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
Oh, you know what? Maybe it is. I don't think they speak that slow, do they? Hang on, I gotta fiddle with my completely legitimate PS2's configurations real
My
quick because I
brother
think
was
this
in
might be
search of
running
someone.
slow.
Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book. When he told me that he got a lead on Mr. Takamine's whereabouts, I felt uneasy, like he was calling far away.
The forbidden rituals of this area.
Okay.
It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them. I wonder if his group is still here.
Right. So now we are at the point where, yes, they are just speaking that slow. I'm going to go ahead and overwrite the file that I did make while I was testing the game, make sure that it streamed all right. And that little flashback and a flashback happens to
was
lead
Mr.
into
Takamine.
our
So he did come here.
combat tutorial. Everybody knows the best way to fight a ghost is to flash them. Shooting ghosts. Hold up the camera with the circle button and press the shutter with the X button to attack ghosts. When the target is inside the circle, mystical power, accumulates. The damage you inflict on the ghost goes up as you accumulate more power in the camera. While you have the ghost in your viewfinder and the circle glows, take a shot. You can inflict heavy damage when you take a shot during a shutterbug moment. Now, this is one of the mechanics that really interested me in this game, is because you have to keep the camera on the ghost for an extended period of time to build up that charge, and then take a shot at its vulnerable moment, which is usually when they're actually attacking. So this is a mechanic that works beautifully with this game, because what it's doing is it's incentivizing and rewarding you to scare the pants off yourself. Enter the tutorial by selecting scraps under the file in the menu. Okay.
I captured a ghost with this camera. This camera has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see. I remember the incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
Just letting that wooden dialogue pass by. Yes. Really tense, big risk, big reward. That's one of the things that I love about this game. You may notice that the voice actors are made of authentic wood. This is something that's going to be fixed as the franchise goes on. But for the moment, I don't think when Zero was translated into a US release that they had any faith in it whatsoever. So I don't think they sprung the big bucks for the legit voice acting. It's just like whoever they happen to have around the office. Hey, can you read some lines for a moment here, Gary? No, it doesn't have to be any good. It's a Japanese horror game. Nobody's going to play it. You know, that kind of thing. But of course, it became a massive cult hit, and, you know, I played the fuck out of it. And, yeah, so, I mean, you gotta kind of put up with it because, you know, I'm pretty sure the localization team gave zero fucks. Pun not intended. Because the game was known as Zero in Japan. Which my Japanese friend tells me is actually a pun, but I don't get it. The door to the entrance is open, but I'm sure it was just closed a while ago. Another thing is, this is like early PlayStation. Like, shutting up for the cutscene.
It's been 2 weeks since I last heard from my brother. But he left a note that led me to this place.
I'll talk more about it once the cutscene's over.
I felt as though something was calling me here. Mafuyu.
The Strangling Ritual, First Night.
My brother was here. What is this place?
Now, I want you to notice those doors are completely clear. I want you to notice that for later. Okay, so anyway, yes, very early PS2. I mean, this is like... Hold on, when did this release? Let me get some info on this real quick. Of course, as soon as I open up Chrome, the entire game flips out. Hang on. Okay, so yeah. The PlayStation 2 was released in 2000, and this game released in 2001. So this is super early PS2. And, it really shows its age, but the series gets so much better as things go on. Not that this game isn't beautiful. I want you to, keep in mind that this is a fantastic start to the series. So, don't sleep on it. I'm just saying that, it goes up from here. And this is a really great place to start to begin with. But anyway, I was talking about the door and how, it was completely blank. There was nothing on it. What I really love is if you go back and actually examine the door, you can see as you get close. Oh wait, I think I need the camera in order to actually see it. Okay, we'll come back after I've got the camera, see if I can find it. Because remember, Mafuyu had the camera. I did not have the camera. So at this point, if I push the camera button, absolutely nothing happened. So, let's go ahead and save our game. Huh. Research notes. Now there's another rope. Wow, this guy's obsessed with ropes. And another rope. I put the piece of notebook in my file. I don't know what his obsession is with ropes. I mean, they're just ropes. What the fuck is the big deal about ropes, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is kind of creepy, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I get the obsession with ropes. This is really cool. They had physics. Ooh. Rope physics. That took like 90% of the PS2 processing power.
Did something happen to my brother?
I picked up my brother's camera and notebook from the floor. My mom's old camera. My brother had this with him. I found a new note inside Mafuyu's notebook. Himuro Mansion Investigation. Himuro Mansion was once the home of a large landowner that controlled vast areas of land. They also say that the site held some special significance that had to do with Shinto rituals of the region. I couldn't find any detailed books about these Shinto rituals, though. The last master of the Himuro family line massacred his entire household. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared. Because of incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today, and it lies in ruins. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of the Shinto rituals, and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. September 24th. I've had a bad feeling ever since I came to this mansion. I'm leaving notes in this notebook just in case anything happens to me. You're being paranoid. Nothing's gonna happen to you. I've got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. There are many other notes and news articles inside the notebook. Okay, so now that I have the camera, I wonder if I can show you this thing with the door. Blew my freaking mind when I discovered this way back when I first played the game. Yeah, it's early PS2. You have to go down the stairs at exactly the right spot, or you get stuck on the geometry. But yeah, you see that? All of a sudden, there are Shinto ropes holding the door closed. And that's why if you try and open the door, it's sealed shut. And I thought that was so damn cool. The way once you've got the camera, you can see that, like, ghostly force holding the door shut. It's just, like, nice detail. You don't get that kind of thing in, like, a Western horror movie. Yeah, exactly, Cleo. It's just nice detailing. It's those little things that make you go, oh, that's really cool. But yeah, this is centered around the strangling ritual. And that might connect with the fact that there's so many ropes around. So you're going to see that's going to be a common theme as we go forward. There's going to be a lot of damn ropes because this haunting is centered around the aforementioned strangling ritual. that the chapter was entitled after. There's a lion mask on the chest of drawers. There's a medicine container near the ornamental lion mask. I got the herbal medicine. Hi, Mafuyu. Yeah, no, we just saw his ghost walking up the stairs. I'm sure he's fine. I don't feel anybody's presence behind the sliding screen. Well, that's good to know. Somebody playing the didgeridoo? It's locked. I hear something on the other side of the door. Maybe someone's in there? And that's another thing. This is the perfect angle. I mean, this is just a beautiful cinematic angle. And the instant you see this, your brain goes, oh, there's going to be a ghost down there. Is there a ghost down there? Well, no. We can walk right across this pathway and no ghost spawns. But what about the second time we walk across that pathway? What about the third time? You never know when that angle is going to frame a ghost walking past. And it just fills you with like this paranoid sense of dread. Every time you have to go over this, you don't know, is this going to be the time that I'm going to get ambushed by a ghost? It's just beautiful, beautiful. I mean, this is back when fixed camera angles were a staple of survival horror. Specifically because they could set up those framing. And they do it so damn well here in Fatal Frame. There's something on the floor. Another herbal medicine. Someone's definitely playing the didgeridoo.
Should I take a photo?
Yeah, I mean, that would have been an absolutely perfect moment if it wasn't immediately followed by a pop-up giving you a tutorial. I mean, I mean, it's just one of those things where, it's beautifully cinematic, but there are things that could have been done better. And that's, why going through it, you see where all those things, they, took the feedback and they refined it and they dialed in exactly how good Fatal Frame could be. And, things like that, where, they have the little girl pointing at it and you're like, oh, I bet I need to take a photo of the screen. I bet there's something something there if I take a photo of the screen and then immediately jump to camera controls 2. In Finder mode, you can see things that can't be seen with a naked eye. Try taking a photo of if the controller vibrates, or you hear strange noises. I mean, God knows we wouldn't take a photo of this boiling, writhing ghost energy on our own. We needed the tutorial to tell us that. No folding screen in the photo. A door appears where the screen should be.
Just like in the photo.
Just like in the photo. God, how bizarre is that? There seems to be a hidden door behind the folding screen. I mean, it's been years and years since I played this, but, coming back to it, there are certain aspects of the architecture that I'm just sitting there going, oh my god, I remember this. I mean, we're way past where I got in, like, my little test play where I just checked it to make sure that it would record on stream. We're past that, and now I'm just at the point of, like, rediscovering things that I knew so well so many years ago. News clipping. Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found in Himuro Mountain, located in the southern region of the prefecture. The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. The police is investigating the case as both a murder and accident. The body has not been identified, but it is believed to be a man around the age of 30. The police is also taking into consideration the fact that a body, mutilated in the same manner, was found in the same location 15 years ago. I mean, you can tell the localization team gave zero fucks. The police is also taking into consideration. I put the news article in my file. Okay, so I want to point out that so far, 3 different groups that we're aware of. There were the 3 people who were investigating. There were our brother Mafuyu, who went in looking for them after they disappeared. And then there's us, searching for Mafuyu after he disappeared. The guy that's, like, muttering about ropes and that we just took a picture of, he was in that first group, the people that came here to investigate. So, in case you didn't recognize that face, that was one of the guys that was in the hallway full of hands, way back when. Damn it, I missed it. Oop. And now I'm just wasting film. Yeah, this guy. found a tape recorder in the closet. It's covered with dust, but it seems to work. An audio tape has been left inside the tape recorder. An audio tape with a white label. Stopped in the middle. And that is one of the fantastic things about this game. If I can remember how it works. Options? No. Ah, there it is. Okay, so file. Yeah, this is a full-on architecture game. No, not architecture. Archaeology game, where you are collecting notes and figuring out exactly what happened. And so you get things like the white tape that clue you in on bits and pieces of the lore. It's just so deep and so fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and use this.
September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally had to ask the locals how to find it. They told us that Himuro Mansion had been empty for several decades now. The same ones who told us where it was also warned us not to come here, which was quite disconcerting.
Note to self. Get a refund for those acting lessons. Here we have all the photos we took. Let's see. Fuyu's notebook. We read this. Okay, research notes. So let's go over some of the backstory, everyone. August 20th, Mr. Takamine needs some background material for his next work. There's a book about Himuro Mansion by a certain folklorist, and I'm supposed to look for it. A book about Shinto rituals and legends from every part of the country. Author, Ryozo Munakata. Title unknown. August 22nd. I can't find the book, but I did some checking on the folklorist. I found out he moved into Himuro Mansion to do research on it, but after some certain event, he and his whole family disappeared. I couldn't find the book, but I found a news article from that period about it. It's a small missing person story, but it might be helpful as background material. And that's editor Ogata's notes. So, yeah, I mean, we have many different characters that have left many different notes. So it does become important who is writing what, because, they have different perspectives. Editor Ogata's notes 2, Himuro Mansion and Takamine's next work. September 10th, 11 a.m. It looks like the earthquake last month and the murders in the village have something to do with Himuro Mansion. This stuff is probably all going into Mr. Takamine's next book. He really seems to be into this subject matter. His output rate should be good. September 10th, 4 p.m. The entrance door is broken. When in the world did that happen? It won't open. I'll have to find another way out. Editor Ogata's notes 3. He doesn't feel well. September 11th. I haven't been feeling well since 2 nights ago. Actually, it's more like ever since Tomoe took my picture. What in the world does the rope in this photo mean? I wonder. So, yeah, they took a picture of the guy, and in the picture there were ropes around the guy's neck. So, that does not bode well. Editor Ogata's notes 4 looks like delirious nonsense. September 12th. Now there's another rope. And another rope. Yeah, we picked up that note. Editor Ogata's notes 5. Chart of numbers for Mansion's devices. September 10th, 1:10 p.m. There seem to be a few devices in this mansion that are engraved with old characters. When I asked Mr. Takamine about them, he said they correspond to numbers. I understand the first few. They're the old characters for the numbers 0 through 3, but I don't get the rest. They're characters that have the same reading as 4 through 9, but mean something different. And then they give us, like, a key of the symbols. I guess each one has a special meaning. I'll figure out the rest later. So, and then we have news clippings. This is the dead body article we found. There was a report yesterday that a star novelist, Chunsei Takamine, aged 42, has been missing since the 8th of this month. Mr. Takamine's assistant, Tomoe Hirosaka, and his editor, Koji Ogata, are also missing. Mr. Takamine last made a phone call to his publishers on September 8th regarding his research trip and has not been heard of for 14 days. The publishers first assumed that the research was taking longer than expected, but since there were no calls from Mr. Ogata, they decided to file a missing persons report. So, yeah, we're kind of getting a picture of what happened to Takamine and his research group. And, yeah, that's basically everything that the first night is going to concern, is that research group. We're going to be delving into what happened to them. And then on the second night, we'll get another group of people that have fallen victim to the mansion, and we'll uncover their story. And back and back and back until we come to the origin of the Himuro Mansion curse. I couldn't get a picture. Stupid kimono in the way. I'm getting pulses from the ghost detector, so I'm trying to figure out if there's something nearby to take a picture of. Oh. Ooh. There we go. Okay, Cleo. Hopefully we don't get too far without you. Camera began to glow with mystical power. The camera's sealed. Power-ups tutorial. About power-ups, you can acquire mystical power by damaging ghosts. Select camera from the main menu screen, triangle button, to access the power-up screen. You can unlock the seal on the camera with the accumulated mystical power and power-up. About auxiliary functions. When you unlock auxiliary function seal, you enable many special attacks. To use the enable auxiliary function, press the L1 button while in a shooting stance. The number of auxiliary functions you can use is limited to the number of spirit stones in your inventory, so be frugal. Enter the tutorial. Window is tightly nailed shut. I can't open it. I don't want to open it. I want that thing. White tape 2. The audio tape with the white label seems to be okay. So, that's not right. There we go. We unlocked camera. That allows us to change the type of film loaded, upgrade its performance, bonus functions, special functions, things like that. And you can see that our score is up there in the top right, and we need to spend the points we've accumulated in order to upgrade the camera. Uh, okay. So just increase all 4 of those, or all 3 of those together. We only have the Type 14 film right now. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, we've only got the Type 14 film. Something shows in the photo. It looks like the lion mask near the sunken fireplace. Well, you know what, Scoob? I bet that's a clue. Put the photo in my file. Okay, good. Speaking of the file... Ornamental lion mask. So yeah, when you take special photos that have clues in them, they go in the file. So, correlation chart of people in the documents. Read file to add. So yeah, this is beautiful. We have this this correlation chart to show like how the different people are related. So like down here we have the Hinasaki family with Mafuyu, that's our brother, Miku, that's us, and Miyuki, that's our mom. And so let's see, up here we have the Himuro family. All we have is the woman in white, and all we know is that she captured Mafuyu. Then we have the novelist group with Koji, Tomoe, and Junsei, and, you know, their whole thing. So as you go through and you find the clues and you read the notes and everything like that, this chart expands so that you can see how everything relates to each other. And it's, you know, a beautiful thing for something like this where you're collecting all these clues. Welcome back, Leo. To, you know, have something like this where it just, like, you know, collects all that information in one place. That's wonderful. Okay, so we got that picture, and it showed us the lion mask back in the fireplace room. So I'm thinking that's a good place to head. That's a really neat idea. More games should do stuff like that. It makes it easier for you to keep track of what's going on. Exactly. And with like a big sprawling mystery like this, that's, you know, I mean, it just seems so fundamental to have a place to accumulate all the clues and everything. There's something reflecting light inside the ornamental lion mask. Red hand mirror. I found a red hand mirror inside the ornamental lion mask. I got the red hand mirror. Excellent. Glad. Let's take a quick detour out to the save point that's in the main room, and, just save the game while we've got the opportunity. And I will say, one of the biggest things about this game is the controls are difficult. It's very not smooth. It doesn't adhere to a lot of the conventions that modern games do, and even for its time, it was somewhat difficult to control, and I think that's on purpose because it puts you in a state of unease, and that just heightens the horror, the fact that you're not going to be able to just instantly react to things. You're going to have to kind of wrestle with the controls to get anything done. And I'm going to put subpar controls in the positive columns for this game, just because of how wonderfully it underscores the horror of the game. This has been disturbed around the sunken fireplace, as if it had been used recently. But yeah, you'll notice when the camera switches, occasionally the character will kind of like, oh, hello. Oh, did I miss it? Fuck, I missed the trigger. God damn it. Oh, whatever. Hello. Missed that one too. Jesus. So yeah, as I was saying, the controls are not fantastic. The mirror of the mirror stand has been removed. Use the red hand mirror? Yes.
It's that person I just saw. The ropes.
I can see the faint shadows of ropes on the man's neck, arms, and legs. I got a small key from the drawer. It looks old. I wonder if it's a key to some door. Gonna get some more. Come on. Let's go, buddy boy. There's something shiny where the ghost once stood. This mysterious stone enhances the camera's power and enables auxiliary functions. So yeah, we have bonus functions down here that we can activate, and then using them eats up those spirit stones. So, basic functions. Okay. So yeah, we can upgrade our camera. There's a box of film underneath the window. Type 37 film. It looks like a new roll of film. I wonder if Mafuyu left it here. The door on this side is broken. It won't move at all. There's a black padlock on the door. Use the brass key? Yes, please. It unlocked. Research scrap. Secret rituals of the Himuro family. Many rituals and customs have been passed down through generations of the Himuro family. Most of them are lost. The only things we have left now are some documents that record these rituals as a legend. Hardly any of the oral history remains. This is because all Himuro family members are dead, and those who were close to the family have kept quiet about the ritual. One ritual in particular, performed on December 13th, is shrouded in mystery. People who lived near the mansion stayed inside on that particular day, and even now it is considered bad luck to leave the windows open on that date. I can only assume that this is due to the cruel nature of the ritual, but the truth remains unknown. I put the book describing the Himuro family in my file. There's something in the dark. There's so much dust in the brush here that I can't see the bottom. There's an old camera here. I think I can take a shot. See, that's another thing that you can do with the save points, is you can reload your Type 14 film. It is the weakest film, but every time you find a save point, you can get up to 30 shots of it. So, it's nice to have if you're running low on ammo. There's an audio tape in front of the doll. It's audio tape with a red label. It's labeled Research 1. Well, better look into that. Did we listen to White Tape 2? Better listen to White Tape 2.
September 9th, 9:40 p.m. It seemed dangerous to walk through the mountain at night, so we decided to spend the night here and continue our work. I've been through several rooms already. Unlike the exterior, the interior is still in quite good shape. A little earlier, I thought I saw a white, shadowy figure of a woman in the hallway near the entrance. I'll keep track of such sightings and publish them in a later account.
Got that one before. And then we got this one, Red Tape 1. An audio tape with a red label. It says Research 1 on the label.
September 10th, 10:20 a.m. We discovered some disturbing photos in a chest of drawers. Could these be the folklorist's children mentioned in Koji's notes? The photo is quite old and shows some kids playing tag. In the corner of the photo, there's a faint image of a young girl in a white kimono. Her finger is pointed this way, and her eyes look as if she's making some silent accusation.
So yeah, things are starting to coalesce around this woman in a white kimono. There are several pieces of paper on the shelf that look like part of a red notebook. Red notebook scrap. August 20th. It seems a folklorist named Ryozo Munakata was studying about the various rituals passed down at Himuro Mansion. He supposedly left a book of research, but I can't find it anywhere. I wonder if there's a copy in a library somewhere. August 30th. I still can't find the book. I'll have Koji Ogata from the editing department do a search for it. I doubt he'll be able to find it, though. I put the piece of notebook in my file. There's a small door here, but it's nailed shut. I can't open it. The sliding screen paper is torn. I can see into the room. Rows of old books. A library. But how to get in? There are several pieces of paper on the floor. Looks like part of a notebook. Red notebook scrap. August 27th. The more I find out about Himuro Mansion, the creepier it gets. I'm sure it's the perfect subject matter for Mr. Takamine's next book, but to be perfectly honest, I don't like this assignment one bit. It gives me a bad feeling. There's no way I want to go to that mansion, but it's my job, right? I guess I'll have to go. And I wouldn't want to waste the chance to work with Mr. Takamine just because of a little bit of uneasiness either. It doesn't help I have this sixth sense for the supernatural either. There's such a thing as knowing too much sometimes. I put the piece of notebook in my file. Same size as the first floor hallway mirror. What did the woman in the mirror mean?
Mafuyu. Wait.
And that, my friends, is what the herbal medicine is for. Red notebook scrap. September 10th, 8 p.m. I clearly saw the image of a woman in front of the mirror near the entrance. She had long hair and a white kimono. There were ropes tied to her arms and legs, and she dragged them along when she walked. I think I heard Koji talk about something like that too. There's something very wrong about this mansion. I put the piece of notebook in my file. At 14 film. sacred water. There's an old book of rice paper on the ground. It's written in charcoal ink. Research scrap. The mystery of the Rope Maiden. Among the few documents found on the ritual, mention of the rope shrine maiden is made many times. Her arms, legs, and neck are bound by 5 ropes. However, no documents discuss the role she plays in the ritual. I have a suggestion. One theory is that she is a sacrificial lamb, but I find it hard to believe that such a cruel ritual is practiced. Oh, you must be believing in the ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one. I put the book describing the Himuro family in my file. There are buttons with characters. This device must open the door. There's engraving underneath, but it's gouged. Can only read some. I can just barely make out. The Shinto ritual, strangling, and held on the day of, from the gouged out words. Yeah, unfortunately we don't know what day the strangling ritual took place on. Well, hold on, did we? It was the 13th of December? Hang on, let me check the... We got it somewhere in the files. December 13th. Okay. Mystery of the Rope Maiden. Let's see. Somewhere in this... Chart of numbers. Okay. Alright, so... If we do... Let's see. It was... Oh, god damn it. Okay. So 1 had the little curly cue. 2 had the kickstand. 3 looks like a tree. So it's 1, 2, 1, 3. Nothing happened. Okay, maybe it's 1, 3, 1, 2. Hey, there we go. Problem solving with archaeology. The door unlocked. In the corner of the room is an old suit of armor. There's something inside the box. Doesn't seem to be anything in the drawers of this chest. There isn't anything in the drawers of the chest. Old kimonos and dolls are jumbled together in the box. There's a very old Japanese chest here. I don't see anything special about it. There doesn't seem to be anything in the drawers of the chest. Yeah, I'm just poking around for, like, anything useful. Ooh, hello, shiny thing. There's something at the back of the shelf. Herbal medicine. Well, that's good. I've used a few of those. Something is reflecting light from my flashlight. Well, I don't get it, because the filament's not lighting up, but something in here is definitely making ghost noises. Whatever. Come back here later when there's something to actually pay attention to in there. Some other place shows in the photo. I wonder if there's something there. Well, we were just there. There's something at my feet. Spec 37 film. How much of that do we have now? Quite a bit. There's an old scroll among the fallen candles. Strangling ritual. Strangling ritual. On the 13th day of the 12th month, a maiden cut off from the outside world for 3,669 days shall be torn apart to provide power to the rope. I put the old document in my file. starting to learn more about this strangling ritual. Oh,
He's trying to say something. Something important.
there are several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. Red notebook scrap. September 11th, 6:30 a.m. I saw that woman in the white kimono again. She's trying to tell me something. She knows I have this special sense for ghostly things. The woman's name is Kiri. So it's Kiri, eh? I shouldn't get any closer than this. I don't want to get any closer. I'm scared. I put the piece of notebook in my file. Kyrie. Oh, yeah, that's the seal we already took a picture of. Okay. There's something shining on the shelf. Stop it. Oh, good, a save point. There's something on the floor. Herbal medicine. There's an old scroll on the bare ground. 5 stones document. Give thanks to the 5 gods' protection. Place the stone representing the 5 mirrors in the correct location. I put the old document in my file. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. Looks like part of a notebook. Black notebook scrap. September 13th, 9:30 a.m. We found Ogata's body. His head, hands, and feet were strangled off. What happened to him is just like the strange deaths that occurred here long ago. There was a photo of Ogata near him. In it, there was something that looked like ropes on his neck, arms, and legs. I wonder if it has anything to do with the rope shrine maidens and the legends around here. The girls had ropes tied to their neck, arms, and legs too. September 13th, 12:10 p.m. Tomoe is acting strangely. She's been mumbling nonsense all morning. Something about ropes and mirrors. I can't blame her for going to pieces, though, after seeing what happened to Okada. I put the piece of notebook in my file. Okay, my lovelies. I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. Let's see, what's that hand mirror do, by the way? Oh, the red hand mirror, that was the key to one of the earlier puzzles. It unlocked a chest that gave us a key. But I presume that's the hand mirror that you're talking about. Hang on. I guess I don't have it in inventory anymore. Okay, so yeah. I'm gonna pause here, gonna take a quick break, and then we are back to hunting ghosts. So thanks so much for coming so far and sticking with it. We will be right back to enjoy more Fatal Frame. We're back, and there's spooky, bloody handprints on the pause screen. Yeah, that happens if you leave it paused for a while. It does the handprint thing. Well, hang on, actually, because I think there is something else in this room. Pretty sure this is a door? The door is closed fast. A Murrow family crest. It probably unlocks the door, but it's broken. Okay, yeah, stop. That door's broken. Now, IIRC, in the storeroom we found, there was a ghost picture we can get to break that seal. I feel a powerful presence from the back of the room. And basically this is your tutorial that occasionally there will be seals on doors, and if you take pictures at random specific crap, you get to break that seal. The strong ghostly sense has disappeared. No more talisman. The force that was holding the door shut is gone. Oh, well that's pleasant. Some other place shows in the photo, so we'll have to keep an eye out for a water wheel in order to break this talisman. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. Looks like part of a notebook. Black notebook scrap. September 13th, 3 p.m. Pamoa's condition is getting worse and worse. She can't stop shaking, and she keeps mumbling the same words over and over. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if what's happening is anything supernatural or not, but in any case, I think we'd better leave as soon as possible. Pamoa is in such bad shape. She can't even move. I guess I'll have to look for a way out of here myself. Even if we waited for help, I doubt anyone would ever come looking for us. I put the piece of notebook in my file. Another sealed door. Some other place shows in the photo. So we're looking for a water wheel and a room full of dolls. There's an audio tape on the shrine staircase. An audio tape with a red label. It's labeled Research 2. Well, we can't let a tape go unplayed, can we?
September 11th, 8:16 p.m. We looked all over the mansion, but we still couldn't find Koji. While true that this mansion is huge, I'm certain we would have found him by now. Could he have already left? He's been saying something about more ropes since we took some photos yesterday.
The door is closed fast. Himuro family crest. It probably unlocks the door, but it's broken. So that's 2 broken crests, preventing us from progressing.
Save me.
There's that name again, Kyrie. There's an audio tape at my feet. It's an audio tape with a red label. It's labeled Research 3. And you know we gotta play that.
September 12th, 9 a.m. I found Koji. His death was just like the one in the mountain village. His head and limbs were severed. I can't believe what's happening.
Now, you may recall that we were looking for a water wheel. There it is. Well, that should have opened that talisman. The garden lantern in the photo is lit. I put the photo in my file. So yeah, I'm not sure how we're supposed to light that. Something is reflecting the light from my flashlight. Stone mirror. A beautiful stone polished to a mirror-like finish. It possesses strange powers. Oop, what happened? How long? How far back did we save? It was in the black room, wasn't it? The game froze. Okay, hang on. It's troubleshooting time. Not responding, it says. Come on. Well, I hate to lose the progress, but I mean, if it's frozen, it's frozen. I gotta shut her down. Try again. Hopefully we didn't lose too much. Okay, yeah. So, our last save was in the rubble room, right when we went to break. So, moving on from there, it's time to get real familiar with the run key. Fatal Frame Speedrun by Shallow Pell. Oh, hey, Mooney. Let's see, catch you up. I have pictured to death a few ghosts. I have pictured uh, quite a few important ghosts. And the person talking to me is the woman who we are about to witness get murdered. Okay. For Dave 3. Okay, sorry about that, Mooney. I tend to try not to talk during cutscenes. And you were asking why I needed to find the water wheel. The reason I needed to find the water wheel is because there's a talisman sealing one of the doors. And by taking a picture of this ghostly image here, of a woman who got pulled into the wheel, it opens that talisman and allows me to walk through the door. Hopefully this time, when we head that direction, my game doesn't freeze and cause me to need to reload and progress from my last save, as it did last time. What was she doing here in the first place? So there are, let's go into the file here. This novelist group has 3 people. Koji Ogata, Tomoe Hirosaki, and Junsei Takamine. Junsei Takamine was that old man we just saw. And he is researching this mansion for a book he's trying to write. Koji Ogata is his editor who came along for the research trip, and we saw him get killed by Kirie a while back. Tomoe Hirosaka is one of Junsei's partners that he's collaborating with this book on, and she is the one that we just saw get murdered by Kirie's little rope curse. Kirie being the woman in white from the Himuro family. The woman in the white kimono, she's the mysterious entity that everything seems to be circling around. So, we're working on solving the mystery, and, oh. Man, we got a lot of new tags to clear. Okay. And, yeah, so we're basically, solving the mystery. And one thing it's all centering around is the strangling ritual. On the 13th day of the 12th month, a maiden cut off from the outside world for 3,669 long days shall be torn apart to provide power to the rope. We don't know why they want to empower the rope, but we're investigating that. I mean, I know why they want to empower the rope because I played this game before, but yeah, spoilers. Da, 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 da. I mean, we've already read all these notes previously in the stream, so I'm just skimming through them. Basically, I'm just trying to get to the point where the game froze last time. Stop it. Okay, and if it doesn't freeze this time around... Hey, looks like we're in the clear. No more talisman. The force that was holding the door shut is gone. Oh, no, 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 no. Fine, I'll take it. One thing you have to realize is that this game did not subscribe to the control schemes even of its time. So it's very difficult as a modern gamer to try and get the controls to cooperate with you. I find that as a positive. I think it enhances the horror with the fact that, you don't always have complete control over your character. But, that's why it can get so difficult to do things. Child onlooker. On a non-serious note, never understood ghosts killing people. That sounds really awkward for the killer and the victim. Well, you know what they say, misery loves company. So, I mean, if you were a ghost, you'd probably want somebody to hang out with, There's something shiny on the shelf. I bet it's a spirit stone. Hey, look at that. There are several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. Red notebook scrap. September 12th, 1:45 p.m. My sixth sense is telling me some children are playing here. I can't see them, but they keep calling to me. Are they playing tag or hide and seek, maybe? It might be the children in that photo. September 12th, 4:30 p.m. There were human heads in that room. So many of them. They were cut off by the Himuro family master. They were all trying to tell me something. I never should have come here. I should have trusted that sixth sense of mine. I put the piece of notebook in my file. Please don't freeze, please don't freeze, please don't freeze. Well, see, my killer better be ready to throw ghost hands. They've made a terrible mistake by not giving me the power to hit them. Yeah, I would be terrified of Ghost Mooney if I was Ghost somebody else who killed Ghost Mooney. No more talisman. The force that was holding the door shut is gone. Oh, it seems with two of the research assistants dead, now it's time to learn what happened to Mr. Takamine himself. There's something shiny on the floor. It's a lighter! There's a little bit of oil left inside. It has J. Takamine engraved on the back. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. It looks like part of a notebook. Black notebook scrap. September 14th, 10 a.m. The woman that Tomoe called Kirie looks just like the descriptions of the rope shrine made in the legend. And there's a strong resemblance, too, between the way Tomoe and Otagawa died and the manner of the deaths in the folklore. So that woman is the rope shrine maiden, is she? Put the piece of notebook in my file. A mirror like the one at the entrance. Maybe the mirrors in this mansion mean something. I'll tell you one thing that means something. We have a lighter. Oh, you're joking! Oh, frick. Okay, it hung up again. I think I may know why, though. So another thing I gotta ask, is this camera special in some way, or is this based off the idea that cameras can capture the spirits of the dead? Well, the interesting thing is that at this point in time, all we really know about the camera is that it belonged to our mother. And our mother was a ghost researcher who used to take pictures of ghosts. And after our mother's death, we have been using... Our brother took the camera, and went to go find Mr. Takamine. And in attempting to do so, he disappeared. And so we have showed up to try and find our brother and have found the camera in the process. So at this point in time, we're using it to investigate and try and find our brother. And now you get to see the RTA Time Attack Shallow Pell speedrun of Fatal Frame. In other words, you're one step away from being a note in a notebook that says disappeared. Yeah, pretty much. But that's not going to happen because we are main character Chan. And main character Chan has plot armor. Fun fact, I saved 30 frames in this speedrun by teabagging your mom. As long as she enjoyed it. Oh yeah, she loved it. Much better shot that time. Alright, let's play hide and seek. Oh, 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 oh. My control stopped working for a second there. I know it sounds like an excuse, but yes, my controller really did stop responding. Also, my uncle works at Nintendo. Oh man, I really wish I could reverse this camera. Hey guys, you want to see a pro gamer move? I'm heading to save before the game crashes again. How much Tech 30 film do I have? 18? Yeah, I better go ahead and reload. Mario Sunshine camera. Well, I mean, the thing is that as you're moving around, you don't have camera control because, you know, it's one of the early survival horror games. It's all fixed camera angles. So your left stick moves you around. But when you're in camera view, the right stick now moves you around in a strafe pattern, and the left stick is a non-reversed look around. And I really wish that I could just, like, reverse the pitch because I'm so used to pushing down to get the reticle to go up. And it doesn't do that. Because this is before that kind of convention was standardized. Okay, so back where we were. We've got the lighter, and the lighter can be used to light things. And we just so happen to have something that we want lit. This is the only garden lantern that isn't lit. Use the lighter? Yes. I used the lighter. Ooh. There's something inside the top part of the garden lantern. A stone with a strange character carved into it. The reverse side has a plug. Damn it! I pushed the wrong button and flipped around 180.
The children. Where have the children gone?
Red notebook scrap. The mirror is breaking. Smash! A broken mirror. People on the floor all over the mansion. So many people. All those people. What are they running from? And then at the end, with such desperate looks on their faces. Something's coming this way. From deep within the mansion. Coldness. It's colder than anything I've ever felt. I don't know anymore if this is a dream or real. There's something at my feet. Herbal medicine. I did get that damage because my controller wasn't working. What am I doing? Oh, so. My controller's doing the shaky shake. A radio audio tape. Only a little bit of it has been used. Well, you know what we do with audio tapes.
Since we met that girl, I've seen many strange visions. All the ghosts in the mansion howl and scream at me. I don't think they'll ever let me out of this mansion. I don't even know how long I can hold on to my sanity. Anyway, I'm leaving this tape. If ever someone listens to this, please tell me what has happened to me. But still, I hope it's just a dream.
You died. You got myrtleated by a ghost. Let's see, we've got a good bit of points here. Let's go ahead and increase range. And sure, get some speed while we're at it. Widen up that aperture. Make it easier to catch the ghosts. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. Looks like part of a notebook. Red notebook scrap. A little girl in a white kimono keeps pleading to me. I can't keep my mind focused, but her voice rings in my head and won't leave. But what does she want me to do for her? I can't even get out of this mansion anymore. Broken. 5 pieces. The mirror. Tell Mr. Takamine. The way to break the curse. I put the piece of notebook in my file. Alright, this is bugging me. My controller keeps vibrating like there's something here, but the filament is not lighting up. Oh, there it is. I knew there was something here. Oh, well, that's pleasant. Yeah, we got blood dripping into the water. Fun! There are buttons with characters. This device must open the door. There's engraving underneath, but it's gouged. Can only read some. I can just barely make out. The chosen, maiden, and purifies from the gouged out words. Well, how long does it take to purify a maiden? What was it, like, 3,000? $996? No, what was it? File 3669? Okay. 3669. Hey! There's a clever Mooney. Mm-hmm. Anybody ever seen The Ring? There's some spookification going on over here, but... Oh,
Hurry. I'm beginning to show rope marks.
there it is. I'm carrying the maximum number of stone mirrors. What do the stone mirrors do again? Protective spirit tools aside. Oh! I think that revives you if you die. Okay. Anyway. Blue tape. Ooh, we haven't seen a blue tape before. What's the blue tape tell us?
September 12th, 3:20 p.m. I know this sounds crazy, but there's something here besides us in this mansion. I've seen it myself. It was a woman in a white kimono. Something is definitely happening here. Have we unknowingly awakened something? Or perhaps we've been lured here to die?
Those acting lessons were an amazing investment. My voice sounds so lifelike now. Something is reflecting light in the dark. It's a spirit stone! And we get to save the game.
Tell him what?
Hello, Tomoe. Where you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, shoot. Man, she just fucking dashes at you, huh? Come on, try it. Oh, come on, I got that one. Yeah, that hit. Come on. I know you wanna. Fuck! Come on! I'm gonna run out of medicine before this fight's done. There we go. Bye, Tomoe. Well, one thing's for sure, we don't want to have to redo that fight. Black Notebook Scrap. September 14th, 8 p.m. In the materials Tomoe gathered for me, there's a paragraph about 5 pieces of mirror passed down through the Himuro family for generations. These pieces were said to seal off the Hellgate and protect the region from a great disaster. Pardon me. They might have something to do with the current hellish situation. 5 holy mirrors and shrines around the area all broke in a small earthquake the other day. When I heard about it, it gave me the idea for this next work of mine. I think I brought a news article about it with me when I came here. It says there were only 5 holy mirrors in existence. But according to some legends, there is another, the true holy mirror. The folklorist also mentions this in his research documents, the ones I found here in the mansion. I think I dropped the research documents somewhere when I was trying to escape that cursed woman. Here are my theories. I think that the 5 mirrors that were destroyed in the earthquake the other day had the role of watching over the true holy mirror. I don't think it was the earthquake that broke the 5 holy mirrors in the shrines. I think it was a signal that the seal on the Hellgate that the Amuro true holy mirror provides. I think it was a signal that the seal on the Hellgate that the Amuro true holy mirror provides had broken for some reason. The 5 mirrors were trying to warn us. I put the piece of notebook in my file. Oh, come on. I didn't hit the trigger? Fuck you. There's a box of film at the side of the passage. It reacted. Do I match the carvings to the characters, maybe? Oh, you think? Black carving inserted. That's not a good sign. There's an audio tape on the pedestal. An audio tape with a blue label. Looks like it's half used. There are 4 Buddha statues and some kind of pedestal in front of a small shrine.
She's the last maiden.
Boss battle! Ow. Fuck off, dude. Oh, come on! Can't even get the damn camera out. It's the ghost of Doc Brown. Yeah, exactly. Marty! Marty! Seriously, this dude is really harsh on my vibe. Getting out of here. Yeah! Bit more of a fair fight now, isn't it? Some Shinto gate somewhere shows in the photo. What could be at the Shinto gate?
Buddha statue is at the Shinto gate.
There's a hidden door at the base of the Shinto shrine. At the base of the Shinto shrine, there's something inside it. Headless Buddha. The head is damaged and painted in red, like blood. There's something written on the paper the Buddha statue was wrapped in. 5 Buddhas document. Bury the rope made in spirit. Place the 5 Buddha with her damaged lens. I put the old document in my file. Black notebook scrap. I'm about to go to the shrine deep within Himuro Mansion, where they say a piece of the true holy mirror is kept. The curse has already left its mark on my 4 limbs. There's no escaping it. About the only thing left now that I can do is try to reseal the Hellgate. It's my last hope. I've already found 4 of the Buddha statues I need to get a piece of the mirror, and I've managed to find an old document that tells of the location of the 5th statue. Make observance to the Buddha at the base of the large gate, so that the souls of the piteous maidens can reach up to the heavens. If all goes well, no one will ever have to read these notes, and I can use them toward the content of my next book. Well, dude, I don't think you're going to have to worry about sales numbers. In closing, I would like to thank my assistant and my partner, Tomoe Hirosaka. Yeah, about her. If it weren't for the words she left with me, I wouldn't have been able to complete this, my final work. If I don't return, please give her a decent burial. Well, at least he's got realistic goals. Signed, Junsei Takamine, September 15th. I put the novelist's death note in my file. A row of 4 Buddhas. There's space for another in the middle. Place the headless Buddha here? Yes, please. I put the Buddha statue with the damaged head between the other 4 Buddha statues. Let me just point out, this is a survival horror game where an NPC solved one of the puzzles for you before you got there. The pedestal opened and revealed a 3x3 grid of holes. Well, yeah, just show me the answer to the puzzle, huh? A row of Buddha statues appears above the row of holes in the pedestal. Okay, so. Left arm Buddha. Left leg Buddha. Right arm Buddha. Right leg Buddha. Head Buddha. I heard a soft sound. I think it unlocked.
Is this the holy mirror? It's just a piece of it. The robe? No.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was night one of Fatal Frame.